Now let's say you think about that. So there are several ways of saying that in French. Here, the that at the end of a sentence or the block of a sentence, this that is ça. So that's the that contains a whole idea, a whole fact. Here we don't have a context, so we don't know exactly what it is. But maybe in the conversation earlier you said, I think that he is coming. Or I think that the weather will be nice tomorrow. That's a whole fact that you don't repeat in the conversation. When everybody knows what you're talking about, you can just say that. And this that in French is ça. So here anyway, in this video, anytime I say that, that is ça. So can you say, you formal, think about that. Vous pensez à ça. And that's it. That's logical. That's still the same principle, but you need to focus on the verb to think and then about with to think, that is à. So, vous pensez à ça. But now let's say they talk about that. So, and they represents women. So I'm going to say they women talk about that. So how do you say it? How do you say they women talk about that? Elle parle de ça. And here we have about that goes with to talk. So the about turns into de. So, elle parle de ça. So now we're going to do our first series. I'm going to say these kind of sentences that we just did in a row. After each sentence in English, you say it in French. I say the translation in French as well. And then we do the next one, etc. So some sentences with the verb to think about and others with to talk about. And we change the pronouns. So it can be I, you formal, you informal, and really focus on what you have to say about in French. So get ready. 3, 2, 1. How do you say